Well, seeing as summer has just about come to an end, I figured it was time to do a summer plant update, and it's going to look a little different because I got plants all over the place. I actually spent most of the day today getting my plants ready for the fall and the winter, being in Minnesota, and part of that was doing a last prune on this, which is my juniper bonsai. I don't know what I'm doing, but this is where he's at. Gave it one more, just kind of cutting everything back. And he can apparently stay outside for another 4 to 6 weeks or so from now. So let him recover from a bit of a haircut. Take a look at the last couple plants I'm going to keep outside, and then we'll head up to my newly set up plant wintering space. So most of these plants are in pretty good shape. This is the ponytail palm, and he has done a lot being outside over the course of most of this summer. Lots of new fronds. Which is a lot more growth than I ever saw in my apartment, which is awesome. He's pretty content, but gotta get him ready. I gotta find some saucers. I don't know how I'm short. Quite a few 8-inch saucers, so gotta find those. And then we have kind of a small pot here, which here, I'll clear the ponytail fronds. I got some ZZs in here, just little ones that I found potted up with the big one when I repotted it. And one of these little turtles. You'll see a few of these. I got these when we were in San Diego on Coronado. And so I wanted to get some for the plants, so I have those. Next, this guy's not doing so good. This is a Dracaena who did not do well with the adjustment into the bedroom that I had all these guys in. It's got a north window and a west window, and I thought maybe there'd be enough light. That didn't happen, and this guy died off quite a bit. And literally today, I made a cut right here, trying to convince him to maybe branch out. And I'm going to risk leaving him outside. It's a little chilly at night. We're going down into about 50 degrees, which is the limit that Dracaenas should really be left outside. But it's supposed to warm up again next week. And I'm hoping that if I can maybe leave him outside for another week or two, that he can get a good start on some branching, and then I'll bring him in. If not, I got this guy from a cutting like 2 years ago, and not much lost there, but I'm hoping he will recover. Next, we got several jades. These guys aren't doing as great as I would like. This guy keeps falling over. This is just mostly a pot of small cuttings. There's some leaves here. I'll leave them out for just a little longer too. And then we have one of the big trees that I attempted to start. This guy's in a pig pot that's honestly way too big for jades, but he's been relatively happy since I brought him from my apartment. He's got 2 branches. If I rotate him this way, you can see that a little better. So that's all the plants that are supposed to be outside. And now we'll head up. I just bought some new grow lights, so we're going to take a look at my wintering setup and the other plants that I just brought in from outside. So see you in a second. So we'll start here. This is actually up on the stairwell, and this is the landing. I have this old table from my apartment. It's a little dirty right now because I have had quite a few plants up here, but this is what I would call my main jade tree that I'm growing indoors on purpose. We're gonna see how it goes. This window that I have it next to right here is east facing, so he gets morning sun. And for the first time I think ever that I've seen, when I made a cut, we're actually getting a proper 2 leaves on one side, 2 leaves on the other side. I don't know how well that's going to come across on camera, but I think we're really going to have a branch, which is a first for me, so I'm excited about that. And then we have a second pot of jade kind of cuttings, all pretty happy for the most part. A couple leaves in here that haven't settled yet, but that's all right. I just keep adding cuttings. They take forever, so I kind of just throw them in here. They're kind of in different stages, and eventually I hope to turn some of them into bonsais of their own at some point. And yeah, so now, oh wait, we got one more hiding way back here. This is actually my fiance's plant. It is I think a Petula, like a Petula aquatica or whatever. It's some kind of a, I don't know about these guys. I got it from a plant swap. She asked me to help her take care of it, so I have this one. It's been doing pretty well. I've got it in a terracotta pot so it doesn't get overwatered. The leaves tend to get pretty like wrinkly and crazy and all over the place, but I've noticed that the terracotta helps it not to get overwatered. And then when the pot starts feeling light, I have a new method of bottom watering that I'm gonna try this winter, and I'll show you what that is because I actually have a plant in there right now. So let's go check all that out. All right, so this room has a little bit of a mess, but here's our spider plant, and he's actually in my new method of watering, which is a giant saucer. I don't know if it's like 20 some inches or whatever, and I filled the entire thing with water. And that way I can set the plants on top and let them bottom water, which if you don't know is sticking them on top, and the holes under the pot start allowing the water to come into the soil. And through what I believe is called capillary action, I'm a keen idiot, so I could be wrong, but essentially what happens is the soil absorbs as much water as it needs, and then the plant kind of drinks as much as it's needing without the risk of overwatering it. And this pot in particular has really good drainage, so when I put it in a saucer, we should be okay. I actually just found one of these stems I'll have to cut back. I don't really want them doing too much right now because we're going to get ready for winter. So he has grown a lot. If you remember this spider plant from a year or two ago, oh my gosh, another stem. So he was very happy outside. I actually already cut one stem before I brought him in. That was very happy. So not that I don't want them to propagate, I just don't want them using energy on that right now, because it's going to be fall winter time. So now for the fun part. Okay, so here we go. I just got these Barina grow lights. I will put a link, if I remember, in the description to the Amazon link. It's not an affiliate link or anything like that. I just bought them with my own money. I bought two. And the reason for that is when I had my little clip grow lights in my apartment, they did okay, but my plant collection and the needs that they have has very much outweighed a small table setup. And my room here, this gets a north-facing window and a west-facing window, and so we don't get a whole lot of natural light, and there's a lot of trees in our neighborhood, which is really pretty and really awesome, but it does filter the light quite a bit for plants. So because I have so many tropicals, they need a little help in the winter. So we'll start with our corn plant. Again, just brought these guys in from outside, so they're a little bit damp. I took them to the shower and rinsed them off. I'm hoping that I'm not bringing any six-legged friends in with me. And these guys are looking a little rough because guess what? They were outside, and nature is nature. So they've got some crispy leaves going on. I'm just letting everything be. I did defoliate a little bit, but these guys have grown quite a bit over the last few months. These branches here are doing pretty well. Eventually, I will cut, probably in another year or so, cut these down and start my own corn plants from scratch and make my own mother plants, which is exciting and cool. So next to him we have my ZZ Raven that is actually half mine, half my fiance's. We went and bought him a while ago, and she got me these eyeballs when we went on a recent trip to St. Louis. She found them at a little gift shop, and I thought it would be funny to stick them in the Raven, because he kind of has this dark green and it's kind of creepy, I guess. So he's been doing pretty well. I just repotted him, and actually he is not one ZZ Raven. Almost each one of these clumps, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, there's a bunch. They're very leany, they're very all over the place, and I'm honestly just kind of letting him do what he's doing. So these guys just got repotted and are doing fairly well. Next we have the Dracaena Limelight, I think, or Lemon Lime, I never remember which, but he is fairly happy for the most part. Again, we get a little bit of the crispy leaf thing going on, doesn't really bother me. He was outside as well. He came in a few days ago, and I'm hoping that he will adjust well to the grow light setup here. And behind him we have another Dracaena. As you can tell, I like Dracaenas. This is a Janet Craig that I'm growing in quote-unquote cane form, which means I've taken all the leaves off of the trunk at the bottom. He used to be way more bendy, but now he's kind of straightened out and very happy. If I go up to the crown here, we have some new leaves coming in, which is always exciting. And then, whoa, as I kick a saucer behind me, we have the big ZZ. He just got, I would say repotted, but resoiled is the better word. The same pot. He's got plenty of room in here to grow, but he's very happy. Lots of big leaves, lots of thick stems. He's kind of all over the place. This is mostly one plant, so very cool. And he's a couple little yellow ones like this I've seen recently, but I think it's just adjusting to the dirt and maybe a little bit of underwatering, but I'm not sure. Actually, see, he just popped right out when I reached down, so he's a goner, but that's okay. The plant will be able to put lots of energy into these guys, so that is all right. Things happen. I'll put him there for now, and then I'll throw him out a little bit. But then my favorite plant that I have, I think, other than my jade bonsai that I'm really excited about, is this guy. this is a Dracaena marginata. I got him like 2 years ago for like $6. And the crazy thing is, this is kind of how it was looking before. We have these, strappy leaves are kind of falling down, that cascading look, which is kind of fun for marginata, a little margin of red. And this is how they were growing for quite a while. And then this summer, when I took him outside, I don't know how well this is going to show up on camera, but here we're going to go so that the light is behind them. If you can see the red coloring, I joke that for a blind guy, when I can tell that these leaves went red this summer, the variegation was like really intense and really cool. So eventually I want this to just be the crown of the tree, but I don't want to rip off the other leaves all at once. So he looks a little bit silly at the minute, but that's okay. I want him to be able to adjust, and he just got re-soiled as well. The soil in this pot was actually pretty inconsistent, and was probably about 2 or 3 inches even lower than it is now. I left about an inch and a half or so along the top, and it's a little uneven, but that's because he just got in here, and I want the soil to have a chance to settle. And then I will water him in a few days as well, so he's pretty happy. But believe it or not, that's everybody. We have quite the different setup with these 2 grow lights, and I'm hoping that this really helps everybody out during the winter. As you might be able to see, the sun is coming into this room as well, so hopefully that'll help out just a little bit as we move towards the winter months. I do also have a Christmas cactus, but I don't really want to show him right now because he's fine. He's just on a table, and my room's a mess, so we'll show him in the winter update, maybe with some flowers if I can convince him to flower. But yeah, I don't know, we're switching up the setup. It's definitely a little in flux. There's a lot of things going on with our house right now, and so there's just been a lot going on. But I wanted to take some time today to focus on these guys, get some of them inside, and do some pruning, do some maintenance on them, and get us ready for winter. So that's kind of what I did today, and wanted to get you a summer tour before it's not summer anymore, and we'll get you the fall one probably October, November, so it'll be a quick turnaround time, but I'll be able to tell you how these grow lights are working. Again, these are from Dracaena. They're about 4 feet tall, so if I stand up, almost as tall as I am, which is pretty cool. So if you have any questions about any of the plants in here or anything that I do for care, let me know. I'll try to tell you what I can, and with that, we'll see you in a few months for more plant stuff. Thanks for checking this out. If you have any questions, comments, queries, theories, concerns, or anything else, let me know in the comments, and we'll see you soon. Peace.